Hello, Roadrunner parents and community. Miss Brewer here, just checking in with you about some upcoming changes that you are going to see in school schedules. So we are doing a phased in return to school, as many of you have heard. We have two big schedule changes coming up, and I want to make sure that everybody understands what those are, what that means for you and your family, and what you can expect here from the school. So let's start with our first phase. So phase one is the enriched hybrid. The enriched hybrid model is going to start on Monday, February 22nd. That's this upcoming Monday. Okay. You ask Ms. Brewer, what does that mean? What is changing when we go to the enriched hybrid? Okay. All that means is that we are going to be adding additional time to the current school day. We will stay in the hybrid model. We will just be moving dismissal time. So dismissal time will move from 12:45 to 2 o'clock on Monday through Thursday. Okay, and remember that gates are going to open at 7:30 in the morning, and we are still going to stagger dismissals for safety reasons. So dismissals will start at 1:45, even though the official into the school day is 2 o'clock. So we're just adding time to the current school model. Okay, this will start Monday the 22nd. So what does that mean? If you are a hybrid family, what you need to know is that your child's cohort will remain the same. Cohort A kids will come on Mondays and Wednesdays. Cohort B kids, Tuesdays and Thursdays. Fridays will remain remote. Okay, there will no longer be Zoom specials on the kids' at-home days. So you will expect that they won't have a lot of Zooms when they're at home. They're just going to have flipped learning assignments to do and one check-in Zoom with their classroom teacher. We will be moving specials to live sessions when kids are on campus. So your children will start going to PE, music, library, and counseling when they are at school. Yes, my friends, we will continue to implement our mitigation plan. I know safety is a big concern for everybody. So if you have questions about our mitigation plan, that's everything we have in place right now will continue, and masks will continue to be required as we move into this transition. Okay. In the document that I've sent you, you can click on that mitigation plan for details on what that looks like if you have additional questions. Okay, if you are taking advantage of grab and go lunch and breakfast on your days where you're not at school, that will continue to be here at Roadrunner between 10:30 and 12:30. Families can come to the school and pick up lunch and breakfast for the next day. Okay, this does start on rodeo week, and that's a short week, so that one's going to be kind of funky. So we wanted to let you know cohort A will attend on Monday. That will be their first day until 2 o'clock. Cohort B will attend on Tuesday. That will be their first day till 2 o'clock. And Wednesday, we're going to be running like a Friday, so that will be remote for everybody. So everybody will be at home remote on Wednesday next week. Okay. If you're a remote family, what you need to know is that for the most part, everything for your family is going to stay the same in this learning model. You are going to see a few changes to your child's Zoom schedule because we've had to change specials here at school. That will impact the time your child attends specials at home. We are moving to live specials for students who are coming to school, but your child will still receive remote specials on the days that they have been assigned. So you can just expect some changes to some Zoom times as we move into this transition. Okay. Oh, and this is a mistake. Buses are not currently delivering food. So you can pick up food from the school between 10:30 and 12:30. So again, lunches at school, grab and go, 10:30 to 12:30. On-site support services. If your family participates in our on-site support service program, if your child is enrolled in that, you will continue to receive those services in this transition. Okay. What you need to know is that your child's dismissal schedule will just be 2 o'clock every day now, Monday through Thursday, and 12:45 on Fridays. Okay. So how that will help you is that you don't have to think about different times to pick them up every single day. Monday through Thursday, consistent 2 o'clock schedule. Fridays, a 12:45 dismissal schedule. On rodeo week, we will still have on-site support services when Monday through Wednesday, and the dismissal time will be 2 o'clock. Even though we're running a remote schedule that Wednesday, the dismissal time is still 2 o'clock since it's a Wednesday. All right, so that is what will happen starting Monday. After Monday, so Monday, we're going to go from then until spring break using this schedule. Okay, so for the rest of third quarter, we are going to be in the enriched hybrid schedule. Phase 2 is our return to a full day, 5-day-a-week schedule. Okay, so at this time, we are going to start after fall break, we are going to transition those people who are doing in-person learning to a full 5-day schedule. That will start March 22nd. It's a little confusing because they're both 22nds. Okay, March 22nd, full 5-day schedule. So what's changing? We're no longer going to be following the hybrid model. Anybody who comes to school is going to be on a Monday through Friday schedule. We will no longer need on-site support services because all kids coming to school will be in their classroom, teacher's classroom, all 5 days. Okay. All in-person learners will return to a regular schedule 5 days a week. And that schedule is Monday through Thursday, 7:45 to 2. Again, gates open at 7:30 for drop-off, and we will be staggering dismissals. So we're going to start dismissals at 1:45 in order to safely get all of the kids out and not have them all congregate in the courtyard at the same time. On Fridays, the schedule is 7:45 to 12:45. Again, gates will open at 7:30, and we will begin dismissals at 12:30 in order to have everybody out by 12:45. Okay. What safety precautions will be in place? Again, we will continue to enforce the strategies outlined in our mitigation plan, which is attached here for you, and we will continue to require masks. With more students on campus, it is a little trickier to social distance in some areas, but in most areas, we still have a plan to make sure those things are in place. If you have questions about that, please call me, and I'm happy to talk you through those mitigation strategies. Okay. The new schedule begins March 22nd. That's after spring break. What my remote families need to know is that you still have the option to stay remote through the remainder of the school year. Okay, just because we're opening 5 days does not mean we're requiring all kids to come back. There will remain a remote option. Your schedule should remain the same. Any changes we're making now will follow through to this 5-day schedule. So your schedule should remain the same unless your teacher needs to make some slight adjustments for any reason, but they will communicate that with you. Supply pickup days will remain consistent every 2 weeks from now till the end of the year. We will continue to do events like assemblies and announcements. They will be recorded so that your child and your family can still be part of those important school routines and events. And we will continue to offer those grab-and-go parent pickup lunches and breakfast here at the school between 10:30 and 12:30. Okay, so during school days, you can still come pick those up. How are you going to let the school know which learning model you want your child to participate in? This one is very important for everybody. You do have the option to change. If you're currently remote and you want to come back to school because we're going 5 days, you have the option to do that. If you are hybrid and you are uncomfortable coming back 5 days, you have the option to switch to remote. So at this time, I am going to ask that all families, no matter what your decision, all families to complete this form right here to indicate the learning model you would like your child to participate in after fall break. This will really help us as we are planning and preparing to enforce those mitigation strategies. We're going to know how many kids to plan for on campus, and for making sure that our classes are set and balanced in each teacher's room after fall break. So please fill out this survey for every child you have enrolled at Roadrunner, and we will work to make sure all of the things that are necessary to open 5 days a week will be in place before we hit fall break. I want to end by thanking all of you for your patience. I know that this has been very difficult for everybody involved, especially our parents. All of these changes are very confusing and hard to keep up with, and we thank you for your patience and your continued support of your children and Roadrunner, and we look forward to continuing to work with you and making this a great end to the school year.